It's so easy to fall in love. So come. It's no secret that I'm not the biggest fan of my job. I just feel misaligned right now. I'm a retail associate. I don't want to be a retail associate. I find myself dreading it and just wishing for the day when I don't have to do it anymore. Recently, I have figured out how to stop hating it. I'm still quitting though, but I don't hate it anymore. Let's talk about what I was doing before that inadvertently was enhancing the friction and resistance I was experiencing and making me more unhappy than I needed to be. Number one, waking up and immediately wishing that I did not have to go. From the moment I woke up in the morning, I was complaining inside of my mind. And when I was there at work, I finally got there, I was complaining inside of my mind. And when I left work on the way home, on the ride home with my father, what was I doing? Complaining. When I got home, I complained. Then I enjoyed my evening for 2 seconds, and then I complained because I had to go to bed to go to work all over again. That did not lead to happiness. And it made everything that happened in work feel more personal and more irritating and more like an obstacle. Whether it was annoying customers, whether my teammates were annoying me, but I had so much resistance that everything would affect me. I don't advise that way of living when you have a job that you don't necessarily love, because you're not making it any better for yourself that way. You're just adding pressure. And it got so bad that I had to do one of the things that's on my list of what I'm doing now. But like, I had to start to take a supplement because of how stressed I was feeling. Number two, I have a trip planned to go somewhere. I'm going to Orlando at the end of the month. So that's only like a week away. I have something to look forward to. And I'm sacrificing going to work. I have made an active choice to miss work and to not be paid for those days. And that has helped probably the most. Having something to look forward to and actively choosing to have fun in life and to connect with my friends versus working. Because I made the choice to work earlier in the year, at the beginning of January, and I missed my friend's 30th birthday party because of that. And that was me making an adult decision and saving money and whatever. But I'm not doing that 2 times in a row. I can't have work as the number one priority all the time. Otherwise, what? When does happiness and experiences and, living come in then? That has really freed me. Having something to look forward to and making a choice to choose something over work. Because now it doesn't feel like work is running my life and controlling my time. I hate to be controlled by things. It's a problem for me if I feel like my agency is being given to something. No me gusta eso. Now, the third thing that I'm doing is that I'm going to work later now. Before I would try to, get the bus or get a ride to get there before my scheduled time. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm reaching to work on time. That's it. And that has helped me psychologically in terms of the importance of going. That is me decreasing the importance, because why am I giving you an extra 20 minutes? No, I'm reaching on time. And I'm setting that boundary when it comes to my time, because my time is my own. I could spend that 20 minutes at home, listening to music, watching a YouTube video, whatever I want to do. It's my time. And that's just something that happened naturally. Like, it wasn't a conscious decision at first. I was just late for work one morning. Late, meaning I wasn't that 20 to 25 minutes early that I usually am. And I got there on time and I felt so much better because all I had to do was just go straight to work essentially. There was no time to think about the fact that I didn't want to be there. I just had to work. And that time boundary, I swear, I love it. That really actually lends itself to the next point, because that's about boundaries. And the next point is really about boundaries, like setting clearer boundaries with management and the customers, because I work in retail. I'm not dropping everything that I'm doing to go find an item for you in the back. That's not part of the job. So I'm not doing it. I'm doing what I'm assigned to do right now. Okay? And you're gonna have to deal. Sorry, customers. That's not my business. I was doing too much and bending over backwards and trying to, please them as quickly as possible. You gonna wait until I'm finished doing the task that you're interrupting me to help you with. No, 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 no. Boundaries. And the same goes for management. I'm not staying longer to work. I can't. And in fact, you should never ask me if I could stay longer again, because the answer will be no. That's the character that I've built up now. I'm not a stay back past my time person. I'm not. Because I noticed that they're kind of loose with time boundaries. So I have to be firm and unyielding. Because no, I'm not doing that. I don't care if I'm getting paid for the extra work. It's not worth the time. Those boundaries have lightened my load significantly. And when management is talking about like working faster, okay, but I'm doing this and I'm also doing this. And this, when I have to do this, I also have to do the job of these people who are not here yet. So it's not going to be as fast as you want. Because I realize that people will extract as much as they can from you. In fact, that's their directive, to get as much work and value from you for the time that they have you for. But you're not going to get that with me. And we're not going to veer into the exploitation lane low key. I have boundaries. And you have to respect it. The fifth thing that I'm doing that has really been helping me not to hate my job as much anymore is focusing on my other two jobs, which is content creation like this and making my pop music and treating them like jobs and talking about them like they're jobs, because something doesn't have to be paying you $5 million for it to be a job. I'm making like 2 cents on my music right now. I'm still being paid. It's still a job. And content creation, well, I'm making $0 right now. But like, I'm going to be eventually. And just kind of like seeing myself more aligned in the careers that I'm choosing for myself, and not so much in the retail job that I'm doing right now. It's kind of like an identity shift, but it's also like a focus shift. Because I'm also not trying to solve every problem in work anymore and make the system more efficient and make the job better or easier. I do not give a crap anymore. I think before I was trying to optimize and do things super, super well. And it's like, no, I have other jobs. So I'm just going to give you what I need to give you so that you don't annoy me and you don't have anything to say. But I have other jobs. I have other focuses. At 4 or 1 or whenever I leave here, I'm going to work somewhere else. And I'm going to give my all there. And I'm going to optimize there. But here, this is just one of my jobs. This is just one of 3. Like, you're not that important. The majority wins. You could apply that to like hobbies too. Like, you have other things outside of work that you rather be focused on, that you put your energy into, that you put your emotions into. And I think that's the point essentially. I'm putting my emotions into other places. Yes, I still get annoyed. That's never going to stop. But it doesn't last as long anymore because it's not my primary focus anymore. Final thing that I am doing that I hinted to earlier in the video was talking about supplements. I started taking ashwagandha again. I can't speak for anybody else's biology, but ashwagandha does what it's supposed to do with me. It lowers that cortisol and my stress response becomes way reduced and I can handle being annoyed a lot better. My body's very responsive to like that kind of like nootropic, like kind of, mushrooms, herbal health thing. Like my body does respond very well to those things. So it's almost like an anti-anxiety type of supplement for me. And it has really reduced my affect, my emotional reactions to things. I don't get as stressed or annoyed or upset or frustrated even. Granted, yesterday I was so frustrated it did peek through the ashwagandha. That's to tell you how bad it was. But typically, I'm not as annoyed as I used to be. And it's so helpful in that regard because I was too stressed. It was bad. It was like I need to leave now. This shift is too much for me type bad. So I literally bought ashwagandha when I went on lunch to help myself because I really needed it. And I take it daily now. And you have to take it daily. Like, even when you're not working, you take it. Like, I'm off today, I still took it because I want those effects to compound and not go away. Yeah, those are the things that I have done and that I'm doing to not hate my job anymore. Still gonna quit though, but I don't hate it because the work that I do is not bad. What was stressing me out was management and the customers. But the work itself is not super difficult. It's not super draining most times. So I can do it. And I can manage and I could cope and I could not make this thing the center of my world. And I know that it has an expiration date because I'm taking this content creation thing seriously. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope that, I reflected something in you. I'm just musing. I'm just Micah the Muse, okay? And I hope to see you in another video of mine, okay? Bye.